integrity, personal security, sense of priority, and vision. But you here in Bowling Green already know that about Kern. After all, he's the product of the public schools of this community. He's the son of a teacher and the former deputy state superintendent of the Kentucky Public Schools, who both graduated from Western. His brother is a professor of educational administration at Virginia Polytechnic Institute. Both his sisters are professionally trained educators, and he's married to a university professor. Kern's mother told me last night that their family has 13 degrees from Western. It's almost a public outrage that so much talent wound up in one family. But Kern has put that talent to good use. In Florida, where he and I worked together in the governor's office on education policy, Kern helped to produce many of the initiatives that have given outgoing governor and U.S. Senator-elect Bob Graham a national reputation as a leader in the fight for educational reform and improvement. Bob Graham gets some of the credit, of course, but one of his greatest contributions to educational leadership in Florida was hiring Kern Alexander. Dr. Samuel Kern Alexander, Jr., president of Western Kentucky University. I leave you today with these challenges. I charge you to carry out your responsibilities as president with the highest degree of dedication to the principles of ethics and morality. At this institution, as this institution marks its 80th year, I charge you to chart a course toward its century mark as a beacon of hope, illuminating the shadows of ignorance and creating opportunities for thousands of Kentuckians to share the benefits of education, reason, and a higher quality of life. I charge you to set high standards, to accomplish difficult goals, and to demand the best from your faculty and staff, for only excellence is good enough for this institution, this region, and this state. I charge you to identify the best of this institution and distribute that excellence widely throughout this university. I charge you to recall on graduation day when a proud Kentucky family takes pictures of their son or daughter in cap and gown. They're first in the family to savor the opportunity of higher education. Remember why we are engaged in this enterprise. Finally, I charge you, President Alexander, with the responsibility of leading an institution of which it can be said on its 100th anniversary in the year 2006, this was an institution on the edge of its time, where students were given opportunity based on their abilities and their willingness to work hard, and where the American dream prospered, strengthened, and grew, a university which, in the last analysis, inspired continuing generations of students to achieve everything in their power to accomplish. I'm proud of you today, Kern, and I add my personal compliments to those of your colleagues in Florida, around the nation, and the world, whose hopes and dreams go with you. Best wishes, Godspeed, and may the Spirit be with you.
By the virtue of the authority vested in the Board of Regents of Western Kentucky University, I am pleased to present to you the official medallion of the university, which symbolizes the responsibility and the authority of the office of president. On behalf of the Board of Regents, I hereby invest you, Samuel Kern Alexander, Jr., as president of Western Kentucky University.
Philosophy, goals, and purposes of Western Kentucky University must be, number one, instill a desire and appreciation for knowledge, both for its own sake and as a means for betterment of our society. It must be to conduct research and bring intellectual power of the university to bear on the problems of our society. To join the liberal and the practical studies in close union in order to directly influence the advancement of our social and economic conditions. To provide an opportunity for all youth of the Commonwealth to develop their innate capacities to the maximum extent possible. To expand the borders of the campus, to bestow the beneficence and the energies of the university on every family of the state. To keep in the forefront of the university's ideals the broad humanitarian purpose of service to the community. And last, to remain adaptable and flexible in interpreting the needs of the people of Kentucky. Finally, I would say that an overreaching objective must be for us to utilize the university to mitigate inequality in our society. Western was founded as a normal school on the premise that basic education must be extended to boys and girls of Kentucky through a well-educated teaching force. Generally, the teachers who came to Western were poor or moderate means, and the children they taught were of similar economic condition. Western has always been an institution concerned with the need of the common man and woman, and has been an institution founded on the principle of equality and the desirability of social mobility. The benefit that was asserted at Western 80 years ago and continues today is that all children of the state should have an education that would enable them, with honest effort and earnest labor, to be successful and contributing members of society. We appreciate you coming today. We thank you for being with us. Thank you, governors, for working with us and being with us, and all of those who are alumni and supporters and faculty and students of this institution. Thank you.